Yes, good morning. This is Mia Redrick, the mom strategist. I'm coming to you guys at the gym. I'm about to wrap up. The gym's a little crowded today, so I'm going to keep this quick. All right, this morning scope, my morning scope, I always come to you from the gym with my inspirational thought for the morning. I hope that this supports somebody in moving forward. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist. I support clients with both life and business success. You can always check me out at miaredrick.com. And this morning I'm doing a quick scope about grit. All right, do you have it? You either have it or you don't. Hey there, darling. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist. I support clients with understanding that number one, that they are product, that they can package what they know into a product, your education, your gift, your background, your experience, and you can monetize that thing. And a lot of my clients have done exactly that. All of my clients create product. And this morning I want to keep it really quick. I'm at the gym. It's a little crowded here today, so I'm going to be quick in and out. I want to talk about grit. And grit is something that you can't teach. If you're an investor and you're investing in any kind of coaching, training, mentorship, you know what I mean? The coach can't give it to you. You either have it or you don't have it. All right? And you can acquire it. But one of the things that I've learned over the years is that, you know, lots of people in their life, they have a great desire for themselves, or they see themselves as doing amazing things, incredible things. Many people do. But people who tend to accomplish the things that they want to get accomplished, they have grit. And people who don't, they don't have grit. All right? What I mean by that? You guys, you know what I'm talking about. Grit is sort of that stamina, that stick-to-itness, that the thing that makes you get up in the morning with determination. That grit is something that cannot be assigned or passed on to someone else to pull you. Grit is not, you know what I'm saying? You know if you have grit when your success is not tied to anyone else. See, the fact of the matter is the things that I want to accomplish in my life, I want to accomplish them, and I'm committed to getting them accomplished. And whether or not my husband was going to babysit my kids or not, you know what I'm saying, depending on what was going on, whether or not my parents were available to watch my kids when my kids were young, didn't matter because I was going to do it. Whether or not I had all the resources I wanted to invest, whether or not I was determined, I had grit, fortitude. This is what we're talking about, people. And I don't want to make this scope about me, but I always like to use this example and use my life as an example in some ways because maybe it'll support someone. Today, what people are missing is grit. And what people think, okay, is that just because you are who you think you are, that's enough. And it's not, okay? There are tons of people in the world that are able to accomplish things that a lot of people say that they can't accomplish, and it usually boils down to fortitude, grit, stamina, stick-to-itness, consistency, persistency, resilience, all right? And to me, those are one of the most important factors. You can apply it to your business, you can apply it to your marriage, you can apply it to your relationships, all right? You know, I'm going to tell you, if you want to think about it as it relates to your relationships, there are people who are in relationships, marital relationships, and they throw their hands up, right? They say, I can't do this anymore, right? The person's not doing what you want them to do or being who you want them to be, and the change process is too much, right? And so you don't have sometimes the fortitude. And I'm not talking about people who are dealing with like domestic violence situations. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just dealing with people, and sometimes in a relationship, you have to grow, right? You gotta grow, and the person's gotta grow, and you're willing to commit to that process. Some people aren't willing to do that. They don't have the grit. They don't have the resilience. They say, no, you didn't do this, or he didn't do this, and they never say, I'm not doing this. People with grit and resilience have a different kind of attitude as it relates to success and creating it in their life. They take 100% responsibility. I talked about that last night. They are completely invested in the change process in their life. They don't point fingers at other people when things are not working for them. They understand if change is going to happen, they are committed to doing everything that they need to do to make it happen. And if this is not you, I want to tell you that, you know, look at the quality of your relationships. If they get hard and you throw people aside, or you always have a bad word to say about someone, when you don't like what's going on, or if it's related to your business and you consistently can't create the results that you want, and you look at every single thing except for yourself. Or maybe it's related to your body and you're looking at your trainer. I always have to use a gym example, and you're saying, you know what, she can't get me there. But in fact, maybe you're not getting you there, right? When you go home and what you're eating, or maybe you're not drinking enough water, or maybe you're partying a little bit too much, or maybe you're not doing it. It takes grit to achieve the results that you want. And I wanted to break that down this morning in a real simple way. It's a little tough morning inspiration, but I hope that it inspires someone that every time it comes down for you to, be resilient for the change you want, be consistent about that change, and do what is necessary to create that result. You know what I'm saying? You backing out, right? Right. Discipline is equal to your destiny, right? And so it's always interesting. Now I am a coach, and I will tell you, I hear everything, and I watch people who have grit and they are resilient and they're all in. You know what I'm saying? And then I watch people who don't have grit, but they got big attitudes and bigger egos. And the fact of the matter is, they don't take responsibility or personal accountability around the actions they need to take, or maybe you need to change. Like sometimes you don't get the results you want because of who you are, all right, and how you're showing up. And sometimes that's an important part of the growth process, but it takes grit to be able to look at yourself and be able to handle the truth, and to be able to do the changing and the inner growing that you need to create the results you want. I just want to break it down all the way, as always. I'm Mia Redrick. I hope this supported somebody today. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist. I support clients with both life and business success. You can always check me out at miaredrick.com. This morning, good morning, Mary Lucy. This is an inspirational scope, but I was talking about grit this morning and how you either have it or you don't, and that today, a lot of times, particularly among entrepreneurs, no grit. No grit. I don't even understand it. I think that part of it is because of live stream, and because of the illusion of live stream, that people want a shortcut to shortcut. People believe that illusion is real. People don't understand that, if you're invested in change is a lifelong process, okay? Grit doesn't happen by everything working. Grit happens by, is determined when things aren't working, how you stand right in the midst of all of that. And if you can't stand when things are not working as an entrepreneur, you need to quit today and go back and get a job. I'm just telling you, because my husband and I've run 3 businesses: a commercial real estate business, and when I tell you a real estate investing business, and when I tell you that there are things that sometimes don't go well, it's the reality. Sometimes you buy things and the market changes. We don't have grit or stamina, we'd be out of the game. And when I think about my commercial laundry over the years, contracts we've gotten that we've lost, almost $900,000 one time in one contract, made me cry, okay? And if we were the kind of people that we weren't resilient, you know what I'm saying? We said, hell, the machines, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the machine. No, it's about us doing what we need to do to grow a business. If you're an entrepreneur, you have to be in it for all of it. You can't just be into entrepreneurship for the brand piece of it, so that you're pretending it's something it's not. You got to be all in and make it real, all right? And you got to be willing to do the work to do that. And sometimes doing the work means you got to change yourself. You got to change your attitude. You got to have better people skills. Sometimes it means that who you think you are, that's not how you're coming across, and that's why you're not getting the results that you want. It's about taking responsibility, and it takes grit to be resilient and to be able to handle the truth. And the question is, can you handle the truth, right? And if you cannot handle the truth, then you need to, there are places for you. You know what I'm saying? You can just go and do something that's easier, all right? And entrepreneurship might not be your bag, because it does require you to be resilient. And I just want to break that all the way down today for those of you who, this is kind of tough a little bit, right? This is what happens when I work out sometimes hard. It was a really hard workout this morning. And sometimes it just makes me think about things, and and I hope that this supported somebody out there. Were there any ahas? Did anybody get any ahas as a result of what you heard this morning? I hope so. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist. I support clients with both life and business success. You can always check me out at miaredrick.com. What was one takeaway that somebody got really quickly? Any takeaways? I just went all in today about grit I didn't even really introduce myself for those of you I'm just meeting. Check out some of my other scopes here, or connect with me on Facebook or Mia Redrick, the mom strategist over there, or miaredrick.com is my website. Never give up. Don't give up, right? You got to have grit, fortitude. Like, folks, are you kidding me? If you're talking about an entrepreneurship game, like, are you serious? If every time something didn't work for me, I whined, you know what I'm saying? I needed to quit. I would have quit a long time ago, all right? But that's not how the game is played, all right? Not if you want to win. All right, but I think that because of live streaming today, and people have so much illusion of success, people forget what it's like to create real success. Because you think everybody wants to be an overnight millionaire. I don't know anything about that. It's not my secret, all right? But there are places I suppose you can go and tune onto that channel. Just, I don't know if it'll be playing in a year, but there are places you can go to hear that, all right? We're talking about grit, fortitude, things that are real, that are long withstanding, right? To build the stamina in your business and in your life, so that the things that you want to create are real, built on something that's solid. I'm into that. All right, I love you guys. Have a great and amazing day. Bye.